How to break free from debt using only your mind. Have you ever wondered how you ended up in debt? Chances are, it wasn't because you were lazy or irresponsible. It was because you dared to dream. You wanted a better life. You wanted more for yourself and your family. You wanted to taste prosperity, to live freely, and to leave struggle behind. But somewhere along the way, things didn't go as planned. Maybe you trusted the wrong opportunity. Maybe fear, doubt, or past mistakes trapped you. Maybe life just threw you too many obstacles at once. But listen carefully. You are not a failure. You are not broken. And you are not stuck forever. Today, you're going to discover a powerful way to change your reality. How to use the force of your thoughts to escape debt and step into the wealthy life you deserve. And before we dive deeper, if you believe that your life is meant for something greater, make sure you subscribe to the channel, I Am Prosperous. Here, we believe that prosperity is your natural state, and every video is a powerful step toward the abundance you deserve. Here are 10 life-changing lessons. A 5-second message. Are you in debt? Want to know how to always have money? After watching this video, click the first link below, in the description or the pinned comment. Discover the Live Always with Money method. Find out the 10 steps that are changing lives. Link in the description and pinned comment. And for you, the one who knows you were born to be a millionaire, to be rich, I invite you to discover how to get rich through the power of thought. Access the method in the description. Golden Mindset, 30 Steps to Wealth Through the Power of the Mind. Forgive yourself first. Debt can feel like a heavy chain wrapped around your spirit, pulling you deeper into fear, doubt, and regret. But you need to understand something fundamental. Being in debt is not a sign that you are broken, weak, or doomed. It is not a sentence you must carry for the rest of your life. It is simply a chapter, not your whole story. To turn the page and begin again, the very first step is forgiveness. Not forgiveness from others, not approval from the world. Forgiveness from yourself. You must release the shame that has quietly grown inside your heart. Shame whispers that you are not good enough. Shame tries to convince you that because you made financial mistakes, you are somehow unworthy of success, love, or abundance. But shame is a liar. You are not your past decisions. You are not the missed payments, the wrong investments, or the moments you felt lost. You are a soul with limitless potential who simply got caught in the storms of life. Guilt, too, has no place in your future. Guilt keeps you anchored to yesterday's failures, making it impossible to sail toward tomorrow's victories. Carrying guilt is like walking through life with heavy stones in your pockets. It slows you down, exhausts your spirit, and blinds you to the opportunities that still exist all around you. To free yourself, you must gently set those stones down and walk forward with lighter steps. Self-blame is perhaps the cruelest prison of all. It feeds a cycle of anger, sadness, and self-punishment that only deepens the wounds you already carry. Blaming yourself endlessly for what happened in the past will not heal you. It will not pay your debts. It will not build your future. Only love, real, unconditional love for yourself, has the power to do that. Forgiving yourself is not about pretending that mistakes never happened. It's about recognizing that you were doing the best you could with the knowledge, resources, and strength you had at the time. If you could have done better, you would have. And now, knowing more, feeling more, you are ready to make different choices. But none of that can happen until you fully accept your humanity, the messy, complicated, beautiful truth of who you are. Take a moment right now to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Place your hand over your heart. Whisper to yourself, I forgive you. Say it again, louder this time, with all the feeling you can summon. I forgive you. Feel the weight beginning to lift. Feel your heart opening. This is the seed of transformation. This is the true beginning of prosperity. Understand this. Self-forgiveness is not weakness. It is an act of pure strength. It is standing tall in the ruins of your past and declaring, I am still worthy. I am still capable. I am still destined for greatness. Forgiveness rebuilds the broken bridges between you and your future. It invites peace where there was once chaos. It invites hope where there was once despair. You cannot create a life of abundance while clinging to chains of regret. You must release them. You must allow yourself to believe that a new path is not only possible, it is already being laid out in front of you. But only forgiveness will give you the clarity and courage to walk it. Right now, in this very moment, you have the power to change the entire direction of your life. Not by fighting harder, not by punishing yourself into action, but by choosing love over fear, by choosing grace over judgment, by choosing to see yourself not as a failure, but as a fighter, a survivor, and a creator of new beginnings. No one else can do this for you. No external approval will ever fill the void that self-forgiveness can heal. This is your journey. This is your power. Let today be the day you drop the burden of guilt and pick up the gift of compassion. Let today be the day you whisper to your soul, "You are free." Because you are. And the life you dream of is waiting for you to finally believe it. A 5-second message. Are you in debt? Want to know how to always have money? After watching this video, click the first link below, in the description or the pinned comment. Discover the Live Always with Money method. Find out the 10 steps that are changing lives. Link in the description and pinned comment. And for you, the one who knows you were born to be a millionaire, to be rich, I invite you to discover how to get rich through the power of thought. Access the method in the description. Golden Mindset, 30 Steps to Wealth Through the Power of the Mind. See debt for what it is. Temporary. Debt can feel overwhelming, like a thick fog that refuses to lift. But the truth you must hold on to is simple and powerful. Debt is temporary. It is a season in your life, not the definition of who you are. It is a condition, not your destiny. Seasons change, storms pass, and no matter how dark the skies look right now, the sun is still waiting to break through. When you wake up each morning, tell yourself with conviction, "I am simply passing through this storm." This situation is not the final chapter of your life. It is a passage, a moment of learning, a stretch of your journey designed to strengthen you, to teach you resilience, and to prepare you for the abundance that is coming. Debt often tricks the mind into believing it is forever. It whispers doubts, plays on your fears, and tries to convince you that you will never escape. But those are lies. Every great transformation comes after a season of struggle. Every breakthrough is born from a time of pressure. Your debt is not a life sentence. It is not carved in stone. It is written in sand, and with each step you take forward in faith and belief, the tides begin to wash it away. You are not trapped unless you believe you are. The mind is the most powerful force you possess. If you see your situation as endless, you will act from despair. But if you see it as temporary, you will act from hope. You will take steps with confidence, knowing that the ground under your feet is already shifting in your favor. Seasons never stay the same. Winter gives way to spring, no matter how long the cold feels. In the same way, your financial winter is already preparing to bloom into a new season of growth and renewal. You must keep walking. You must keep believing. Even when the evidence seems small, even when the progress feels slow, understand that the process is unfolding. Tell yourself daily, "This debt does not own me. It does not define me. I am moving beyond it." Speak it until you believe it. Believe it until you see it. And when you begin to see even the smallest shifts, celebrate them. Each small win is a sign that the storm is losing its grip, that your season is changing. Your destiny is not tied to your current circumstances. Your destiny is tied to the greatness inside you, a greatness that no amount of debt can erase. Right now, even in this moment, you are being prepared for a future brighter than anything you've experienced before. Every challenge you face now is forging in you the strength, wisdom, and courage you will need when abundance finally overflows into your life. Visualize yourself walking through the storm with your head held high. Feel the rain on your skin, but refuse to let it drown your spirit. Know that each step you take is leading you closer to dry land, to clear skies, to a new beginning where financial peace replaces every worry. Debt is not permanent. It is not forever. It is a passing cloud, and you are the mountain standing strong beneath it. The clouds may hide your peak for a while, but they cannot destroy it. Your strength, your purpose, your future, all of it remains untouched, waiting for you to rise above. Start each day with the certainty that you are moving forward. Refuse to let temporary circumstances steal permanent dreams. Your prosperity is not lost. It is waiting for you just beyond this moment. Keep walking. Keep believing. The season is changing, and you are stepping into the life you were always meant to live. Shift your identity. Your reality is a reflection of who you believe you are. If you see yourself as a person trapped in debt, struggling, and barely surviving, that identity becomes the script your life follows. But if you choose to see yourself as a future millionaire, someone destined for abundance, success, and greatness. Your actions, emotions, and energy begin to align with that new truth. Transformation starts within. The labels you accept define the limits you live within. If you keep calling yourself someone in debt, you unconsciously reinforce that reality every day. Every thought, decision, and emotion flows from that identity. You hesitate to dream bigger. You doubt your ability to rise. You carry the weight of limitation, not because you must, but because you haven't yet rewritten the story you tell yourself. The shift is simple but profound. See yourself differently. See yourself as a person on a powerful journey toward massive wealth. Imagine yourself walking through this season not as a victim of circumstance, but as a warrior forging a new destiny. Begin to embody the habits, thoughts, and energy of the wealthy person you are becoming, even before the external evidence appears. Start each morning by affirming who you truly are. I am abundant. I am powerful. I am destined for prosperity. Speak it with conviction, even if your surroundings haven't caught up yet. Reality will bend to the strength of your self-image. Every great achievement begins as an invisible belief before it becomes a visible reality. Breathe like someone who knows success is inevitable. Walk with the posture of a person who carries certainty, not doubt. Think with the clarity of someone who understands that wealth is a natural part of who they are, not a rare miracle. Wealthy people don't live in fear of lack. They trust in the flow of opportunities. Adopt that mindset now. The most important shift happens internally. It's not about faking or pretending. It's about choosing a new standard for how you see yourself. It's about aligning your self-perception with your true potential, not your temporary conditions. Conditions change. Who you decide to be, that becomes your new foundation. Every decision you make should be filtered through your new identity. Ask yourself, would the millionaire version of me say this, think this, or act this way? If the answer is no, choose differently. Build habits that reflect where you are going, not where you have been. Dream as boldly as your future demands. Refuse to shrink your imagination to fit your current reality. See yourself sitting at a table negotiating deals, making investments, inspiring others. Feel the pride of knowing you took control of your life. Visualize the moments when financial peace is your daily reality, not a distant wish. Anchor yourself emotionally in that future until it feels more real than the obstacles around you. Understand that the world outside of you can only change after the world inside you changes first. People, opportunities, and resources are drawn to the energy you carry. A person who knows they are wealthy inside naturally attracts wealth on the outside. It's a law as real as gravity. This shift is not just positive thinking. It's identity construction. It's choosing to embody the truth that you are already abundant, already valuable, already capable beyond measure. Wealth is not a prize for a lucky few. It is the natural state for those who believe deeply enough to act like it, live like it, and think like it long before the evidence appears. Your old identity served a purpose. It got you here. But it cannot take you where you are going. Let it go without resentment. Thank it for its lessons. Then, boldly step into the identity of the millionaire you were always meant to be. Every thought, every feeling, every action rooted in that new identity moves you closer to the life waiting for you. You are not trying to become a millionaire. You already are one. The world just hasn't seen it yet. Live today as if your fortune is inevitable, because in truth, it already is. Create wealthy thoughts. The mind is a powerful magnet, constantly pulling into your life the things that match your dominant thoughts. Every morning offers a new opportunity to choose what you will attract. Before the noise of the world enters your mind, take a sacred moment to close your eyes and deliberately create a new vision. Imagine a life where every debt has been cleared, where every account shows a perfect balance, where your finances reflect peace, not chaos. See it clearly. Visualize the zero balances on your statements. Picture yourself logging into your bank account and seeing nothing owed, only assets growing. Feel the sense of lightness that comes when financial burdens no longer weigh on your spirit. Let that freedom seep into your bones. Let it energize every cell in your body. Smile, not a fake smile, but a genuine, grateful expression, as if it were happening right now. Because in the dimension of thought, it already is. Thoughts are the seeds from which your future grows. If you plant seeds of fear, lack, and anxiety, you harvest more struggle. But when you plant seeds of wealth, freedom, and joy, you cultivate a garden of prosperity. It starts with discipline, the discipline to manage your inner world before it spills out into your outer world. Begin each day by choosing to think like someone who is already free. Visualize the abundance around you. See opportunities flowing easily into your hands. Feel the pride of knowing you are in control of your destiny. Act as if it is impossible for you to fail because you understand that what you consistently nurture in your mind will eventually take shape in your reality. Consistency is key. A single positive thought is powerful, but consistent positive thinking transforms the architecture of your life. Every time you imagine yourself debt-free, every time you feel the emotions of wealth, you are training your subconscious mind to expect it, believe it, and prepare for it. And what the subconscious expects, life inevitably delivers. It is not about ignoring challenges or pretending obstacles do not exist. It is about choosing to focus on the solution, not the problem. It is about feeding the reality you want, rather than starving it with doubt. Wealthy thoughts act like a compass, steering your actions, choices, and emotions toward the direction of abundance. Throughout your day, whenever fear or doubt tries to creep in, return to your wealthy thoughts. Close your eyes for a few seconds if you must. Re-anchor yourself. Remind yourself that your future is not built by accident. It is created by intention. Every time you consciously choose to dwell on freedom instead of fear, you take another step toward the life you envision. This practice is not just mental, it is emotional. Feel the gratitude as if the transformation has already happened. Gratitude is a powerful amplifier. It tells the universe that you are ready for more, that you can be trusted with greater blessings. When you combine clear visualization with genuine emotion, you create an unstoppable force that begins moving circumstances in your favor. Wealthy people do not just think about money. They think about possibilities, solutions, growth, and expansion. They expect good outcomes. They trust in their ability to create value and attract opportunities. By consistently imagining yourself thriving, succeeding, and living in freedom, you are building the mental foundation required to step into that reality. Understand that your thoughts are never wasted. Every wealthy thought you nurture is adding strength to the invisible bridge that connects your current situation to your desired future. Keep building that bridge. Keep visualizing. Keep feeling the freedom. Over time, you will find that reality has no choice but to catch up to the powerful vision you have chosen to believe. The life of abundance you dream about is already forming, one thought at a time. Think wealth. Feel freedom. Live as if the victory is already yours, because it is. Feel grateful for what you have now. Gratitude is the hidden key that unlocks the door to a richer life. It transforms even the smallest blessings into a fountain of joy and sets into motion unseen forces that work in your favor. When you choose to be grateful, even in the midst of struggle, you shift the entire vibration of your being from scarcity to abundance. No matter what your situation looks like today, there is something, even if it feels small, that you can appreciate. Maybe it's the roof over your head, the food on your table, the people who love you, or simply the strength you still have inside to keep going. When you focus on these treasures, you invite more blessings to find their way into your life. Gratitude is not passive. It is an active, deliberate decision to recognize the good, even when difficulties scream louder. It's easy to complain. It's easy to see what's missing. But those habits only magnify lack. Gratitude, on the other hand, magnifies wealth. Not always immediately in your bank account, but first in your spirit, where true wealth is born. Start each day by silently listing the things you are grateful for. Whisper them in your mind or write them down. Feel the emotions as you name them. Let your heart swell with appreciation for even the simplest gifts. This act sends a powerful message to the universe. I recognize the abundance already present in my life, and I am ready for more. When you dwell on what you have, instead of obsessing over what you lack, your entire outlook changes. You no longer walk through life with a sense of emptiness, but with a spirit of fulfillment. This inner wealth attracts outer wealth. Prosperity begins to chase those who already feel prosperous inside. Gratitude also disarms fear. Fear thrives where there is focus on insufficiency, on not enough. Gratitude declares there is already enough, and from that foundation, greater supply can grow. It builds a fortress around your mind, protecting it from negativity, hopelessness, and despair. When gratitude becomes your daily companion, fear has no room to live. Even during your hardest moments, there is power in pausing and saying, "Thank you. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the opportunities hidden within challenges. Thank you for the strength I didn't know I had. This shift doesn't erase problems overnight, but it transforms you into a person capable of overcoming them with grace and wisdom. Gratitude aligns you with the natural rhythms of abundance. It tunes your spirit to a higher frequency, one where new ideas, supportive people, and unexpected resources are drawn toward you. It turns ordinary moments into extraordinary ones, and it opens your eyes to see opportunities you might have otherwise missed. The more you express appreciation for what you already possess, the more reasons you will find to be grateful. It creates a beautiful cycle. Gratitude leads to abundance, which leads to more gratitude, which leads to even greater abundance. Life begins to unfold in miraculous ways when you make thankfulness your habit. Gratitude doesn't require you to deny hardships or pretend everything is perfect. It simply requires you to acknowledge the gifts that coexist with the trials. It invites you to balance your perspective, to recognize that even within imperfection, beauty exists. Let gratitude be your fuel. Let it be the lens through which you see your life. Every time you thank the universe for what you currently have, you are casting a vote for a future filled with more of what you desire. You are planting seeds of prosperity that will one day grow into a harvest beyond your greatest dreams. Today, choose to be deeply, fiercely, unapologetically grateful. Not because everything is perfect, but because gratitude will make everything better. Speak prosperity over your life. The words you speak shape the reality you live. They are not just casual expressions. They are declarations of intent, powerful energies that either open doors to abundance or lock you inside cycles of lack. Every time you speak about your life, you are casting a vote for the kind of future you will experience. If you constantly say, "I'm broke," or "I'm drowning in debt," you are reinforcing a reality you wish to escape. You are feeding the very struggle you hope to leave behind. Words are seeds. Every phrase you repeat plants something in the soil of your future. You can choose to plant thorns of scarcity, or you can choose to sow gardens of prosperity. It starts with awareness. Listen to yourself carefully. Notice the casual statements you make about your finances, your opportunities, your future. Are you affirming problems, or are you declaring possibilities? The shift may seem small, but its impact is monumental. Replace words of despair with words of power. Instead of saying, "I never have enough," proclaim, "I am creating new streams of income every day." Instead of lamenting, "I can't afford that," affirm, "I am attracting wealth that allows me to enjoy life freely." Speak as if abundance is already flowing toward you, even if your current circumstances seem to contradict it. This is not about lying to yourself. It is about choosing a higher truth. The deeper truth is that you are not destined to struggle forever. You are not meant to live in chains of financial limitation. There is a version of you, strong, prosperous, thriving, waiting to be activated. Your words are the key that unlocks that version. Speak prosperity over your life consistently. Create affirmations that lift your spirit and expand your vision. Say them out loud with conviction. Feel their truth vibrating through your being. Money flows easily and abundantly to me. I am a magnet for success and opportunity. Financial freedom is my natural state. Let these declarations become part of your daily ritual. Understand that when you speak abundance, you are not just encouraging yourself, you are sending out commands to the universe. You are setting invisible forces in motion that work behind the scenes to bring your words into reality. Energy follows focus, and words direct focus. Speak with faith, and your life will begin to rearrange itself to match your declarations. Every word you speak carries emotional weight. Words born out of fear carry fear with them. Words born out of faith carry possibility. Make your speech a sanctuary of hope, not a battlefield of doubt. Guard your conversations, both with yourself and with others. If someone tries to pull you back into complaining or negative talk, gently but firmly steer the conversation toward possibility. Your language should mirror the life you intend to create, not the hardships you are overcoming. Talk as if you are already victorious. Declare financial breakthroughs before you see them. Thank life for the blessings that are on their way, even if they have not yet arrived. Speak of opportunity, success, growth, and miracles, and watch as your life rises to meet your words. Transformation begins with a single sentence. Start today. Choose your words with reverence and wisdom. Speak life into your dreams. Speak wealth into your future. Speak freedom into your present moment. The universe is always listening. Make sure what it hears from you is powerful, purposeful, and full of faith. Act as if you are already wealthy. Wealth is not just a number in a bank account. It is first a posture, an energy, a way of being. Long before the world sees your prosperity, it must be alive and real inside of you. Acting as if you are already wealthy is not pretending. It is embodying the version of yourself that is no longer waiting for abundance but already living in it, breathing it, carrying it with every step. Walk with confidence. Not arrogance, but a quiet, unshakable certainty that your life is transforming in unseen ways. When you carry yourself as someone who trusts the flow of abundance, you send a signal to the universe, I am ready. The energy you embody becomes a magnet, pulling opportunities, relationships, and resources into your orbit. The universe responds not to desperation, but to expectation. Smile as if you know a secret the world hasn't discovered yet. Smile because you are aware that every moment, every decision, every thought is moving you closer to your vision. Even if your surroundings still reflect struggle, even if your pockets feel light, choose to express the joy of someone who knows their story is still being written, and the next chapters are filled with triumph. The way you treat what you have today shapes what you will receive tomorrow. Handle your small amounts of money with reverence. Manage them with the same wisdom and care you would apply if they were millions. Respect your resources no matter how modest. Organize your finances. Track your spending. Save a little, even if it's a small fraction. These actions tell the universe, I am a good steward. I am prepared for greater blessings. Wealthy behavior is not about lavishness. It is about responsibility, gratitude, and vision. A wealthy mindset doesn't waste or neglect. It multiplies, builds, and protects. Begin adopting these traits now. Conduct yourself with the diligence, clarity, and integrity that you imagine your wealthy self would have. The transformation must happen inwardly before it manifests outwardly. Visualize how the wealthiest, most abundant version of yourself behaves daily. What choices does this future you make? How does this version of you speak, think, dress, move, and make decisions? Begin weaving those habits into your current reality. You are rehearsing your future, preparing your spirit, body, and mind to hold greater capacity for success. Choose your clothing with intention, not based on price tags, but on how it makes you feel, empowered, polished, respected. Choose your environment carefully. Keep your living space clean, organized, and inspiring, even if it's small or simple. A prosperous spirit does not require luxury. It demands dignity and excellence wherever you are. Speak with authority and positivity about your goals. Avoid language that diminishes you. When people ask about your plans, speak from a place of certainty, not doubt. You don't have to share every detail, but let your tone and words reflect belief in your future. Time is another currency of wealth. Use it wisely. Invest your hours in learning, growing, building, dreaming. Wealthy individuals understand the value of each moment. They don't squander time waiting for opportunities. They create them. Even if your schedule feels full of survival tasks right now, carve out minutes daily for vision work, reading, strategizing, meditating on your goals. Generosity is a hallmark of true wealth. Begin practicing it now. Be generous with kindness, encouragement, knowledge, and small acts of giving. You don't need a fortune to be a giver. Share what you can from where you are, and you create a flow that returns to you multiplied. Giving signals to the universe that you operate from abundance, not scarcity. Surround yourself with symbols of prosperity. Create a vision board. Write affirmations. Carry a reminder, a coin, a bracelet, a key, something that represents your future abundance, and keep it close. Let it be a physical anchor to your energetic commitment to wealth. Most importantly, believe you are worthy of wealth. Doubt repels prosperity. Belief attracts it. Every time you act as if you are already prosperous, you reinforce the truth that you are capable, deserving, and destined for abundance. Your reality is not only shaped by what you do, but by who you decide to be. Right now, you are making a powerful decision to embody your highest self before the external evidence arrives. This is the ultimate act of faith, and faith is the foundation upon which miracles are built. You are not waiting for permission to prosper. You are not waiting for circumstances to change before you become who you were meant to be. You are claiming your inheritance now. You are stepping into alignment now. You are living as if it's already yours. Because it is. Every confident step you take, every smile of trust you offer, every respectful choice you make with your resources, every moment you embody wealth in your actions, thoughts, and feelings, you are pulling the future closer to the present. Your millions are not far away. They are already being drawn to you by the energy you choose to carry today. So act now as the prosperous, abundant, victorious person you are becoming. Trust in divine timing. Transformation is never an instant event. True, lasting change unfolds in a rhythm far greater and wiser than our human impatience can comprehend. Trusting in divine timing means surrendering the need to control every detail and accepting that the universe is orchestrating your success perfectly, even when you can't yet see it. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You water it. You give it sunlight. You nourish the soil. And you trust. You trust that underneath the surface, life is stirring, roots are forming, growth is happening in silence. Your dreams are no different. Every positive thought you nurture, every tiny step you take toward prosperity, every moment you choose faith over fear, all of it is working, even if your physical reality has not yet caught up. There are forces moving on your behalf that you cannot see. Doors are opening in distant places. Conversations are happening that will one day bless your path. Opportunities are aligning. Solutions are being prepared. But if you abandon the process because you don't see immediate evidence, you stop the flow prematurely. Patience isn't passive. It's active trust. It's choosing to believe in the unseen, knowing that every ounce of effort, hope, and vision is gathering momentum. Divine timing respects preparation. Often, the delay we experience is not a denial but an invitation to grow into the person capable of handling the abundance we seek. Wealth without wisdom crumbles. Success without inner strength becomes a burden. The waiting seasons are not wasted. They are sacred times of construction, forging the character, resilience, and insight necessary for you to sustain the blessings that are coming. Faith acts as the bridge between your dream and your reality. Without faith, the journey collapses under the weight of doubt. But with faith, even the longest road becomes bearable, even joyful. Faith anchors you in the certainty that what you have asked for is already yours in the spiritual realm, and it's only a matter of time before it materializes in your hands. It's easy to trust when everything is flowing, when signs appear instantly. The real test, and the real magic, happens when you trust even in silence. When you trust when doors seem closed. When you trust when no one else believes. When you hold your vision so fiercely that no external circumstance can shake you. Divine timing often protects you from lesser outcomes. Sometimes a delay is saving you from settling too soon, from accepting less than what you truly deserve. Trust that the universe sees a wider horizon than you can. Trust that every pause is purposeful. Trust that every detour carries wisdom. Trust that what is meant for you cannot be taken, delayed, or denied. Every day, remind yourself, I am exactly where I need to be. Even if your mind questions, even if fear tries to creep in, respond with faith. Speak to your future with love and patience. Celebrate small wins as evidence that the larger dream is on its way. See every improvement, every insight, every act of resilience as a sign that you are co-creating something magnificent with life itself. Timing matters because you matter. The process is shaped to deliver you not just to a destination, but to a destiny. A place where you are fully prepared to receive, enjoy, and expand the prosperity you have called into your life. Rushing would be like harvesting fruit before it is ripe. Bitter, incomplete, unsatisfying. Waiting with faith ensures that when your blessing arrives, it will be sweet, full, and enduring. Use this season to refine your skills. Build your knowledge. Strengthen your spirit. Cultivate joy now, not someday. Prosperity is not only the end goal. It's the way you carry yourself during the journey. By living in trust today, you are already stepping into abundance. Remember, mountains do not grow in a day. Rivers do not carve valleys overnight. The most awe-inspiring creations of nature were shaped slowly, powerfully, in the patient hands of time. Your life's masterpiece deserves the same careful, loving construction. Let go of urgency. Release the idea that your dream is late. Time is not your enemy. It is your ally. It is the sacred container within which miracles unfold. Trust that what is unfolding for you is not random. It is divinely authored. You were not created to struggle endlessly. You were designed to thrive, to shine, to rise. The timing of your rise is perfect. Hold your head high, keep your heart open, and walk forward with unwavering belief. Everything you have prayed for, visualized, and worked toward is gathering speed. It is getting closer with every heartbeat, with every breath. Trust that even now, in this very moment, invisible hands are arranging your breakthrough. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. And soon, so very soon, you will stand in the light of everything you have dreamed, grateful for the journey, grateful for the wait, grateful for the perfect, divine timing that made it all possible. Invite new opportunities. An open mind is a magnet for miracles. When you shift your internal state from scarcity to abundance, the entire fabric of your reality begins to reweave itself. Suddenly, new possibilities start to shimmer on the edges of your awareness. Ideas you hadn't considered before, connections that seem to appear out of nowhere, small streams of income flowing from unexpected places. But recognizing and seizing these opportunities requires a heart that is ready, willing, and alert. Opportunities often arrive disguised. They may not look like the golden ticket you imagined. They might come wrapped in uncertainty, requiring you to stretch beyond your comfort zone. They might whisper instead of shout, demanding your intuition to listen closely. To invite new opportunities into your life, you must develop a spirit of openness, a mindset that eagerly anticipates good things, and an attitude that welcomes change rather than fearing it. The universe loves movement. When you demonstrate flexibility, curiosity, and enthusiasm, life responds by presenting you with new pathways. Stagnation blocks blessings. Rigidity repels growth. Remaining stuck in old patterns, stubborn beliefs, or outdated self-images will blind you to the doors being opened before you. Every day, you must renew your willingness to step forward, to explore, to say yes. Saying yes does not mean being reckless. It means trusting yourself to discern what resonates with your spirit. It means evaluating opportunities with a sense of optimism, rather than immediate suspicion or defeat. It means believing that life can, and will, surprise you with goodness when you are aligned with prosperity. Often, opportunities are invitations to become more than you currently are. They are disguised challenges, pushing you to expand, to develop new skills, to access greater levels of courage. Saying yes sometimes means working harder temporarily, stepping into unfamiliar territory, or facing the fear of failure. But remember, growth rarely feels comfortable at first. The path to abundance is lined with moments that stretch you, refine you, and prepare you for greater responsibilities. Prepare yourself mentally and emotionally to welcome abundance. Start each day by affirming, "Today, I am open to new possibilities. Today, I expect good things to find me. Today, I say yes to prosperity." Set your mind to anticipate opportunities the way a lighthouse anticipates ships. Stay watchful. Stay hopeful. Stay willing. Listening is key. Opportunities often come through conversations, subtle hints, passing remarks, chance meetings. When you are consumed by fear, anger, or defeat, you miss these signals. But when your spirit is tuned to possibility, you catch even the softest whispers of destiny calling you forward. One of the greatest acts of faith is preparing for what you have not yet seen. Begin organizing your life today for the opportunities you want tomorrow. Polish your skills. Expand your knowledge. Strengthen your networks. Clear physical, mental, and emotional clutter so that when opportunity knocks, you have the space and energy to answer. The quality of your life is often determined by the opportunities you accept, and by the readiness with which you accept them. Opportunities rarely wait indefinitely. They appear for a moment, offering you a choice, to step into the unknown or to remain where you are. Courage is the currency that buys transformation. Understand that not every opportunity will be easy. Some will require faith leaps. Some will test your resilience. Some will require you to risk rejection, disappointment, or hard work without guaranteed results. But every opportunity accepted is a vote for the future you desire. Every step taken is a declaration to the universe. I am ready. I am willing. I believe. There will be days when the opportunities seem small. A conversation, a free class, a minor project. Embrace them anyway. Small doors often open into vast rooms. What starts as a tiny opportunity can grow into a life-changing experience if nurtured with passion and perseverance. Allow yourself to dream again. Imagine possibilities beyond your current reality. Create space in your mind for ideas bigger than your fears. Refuse to limit your future based on your past. The world is filled with endless abundance, but only those who believe they are worthy and ready will step forward to claim it. When you live in an energy of openness, gratitude, and expectancy, opportunities are drawn to you like bees to flowers. Your life becomes a series of divine encounters, fortunate events, and aligned experiences. Synchronicity becomes your companion. Doors swing open with ease. Never underestimate the power of one opportunity. One introduction can lead to a new career. One idea can create generational wealth. One moment of bravery can alter the entire course of your destiny. Be ready. Stay awake. Trust yourself. The life you envision is already reaching out to you, through pathways you cannot yet fully see. Your responsibility is to meet it halfway, with open arms, open eyes, and an open heart. Say yes to your future. Say yes to new beginnings. Say yes to the opportunities that will shape you into the person you were always meant to be. Never give up on yourself. Resilience is the unseen thread weaving through every story of triumph. Behind every success stands a person who refused to surrender when it hurt the most. On this journey, there will be days when shadows loom larger than dreams, when exhaustion whispers that quitting would be easier than continuing. Yet, it is precisely in those moments that greatness is born. Every struggle carries the seed of an extraordinary comeback. Temporary defeats are not endpoints. They are invitations to rise stronger, wiser, and more determined. The most prosperous individuals did not find their fortune by coasting on comfort. They built their empires by crawling through failures, climbing over obstacles, and standing tall after countless falls. Giving up feels seductive when the weight becomes unbearable. Doubt sneaks in, painting your ambitions as foolish fantasies. Fear tries to convince you that nothing will ever change, that all effort is wasted. But these are illusions. They are tests, not truths. Each hard moment you survive proves your capacity to endure. Each setback you overcome shapes the steel of your spirit. The truth is, you are closer than you realize. Progress often hides in silence. Breakthroughs are born in unseen shifts, a mindset strengthened, a new belief anchored, a tiny action repeated in faith. Growth is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it is a quiet determination, a decision made in the privacy of your heart to keep going, no matter what. Remember, your journey is uniquely yours. Comparing yourself to others diminishes your own brilliance. Their timelines are not yours. Their paths are not destined to mirror yours. You are writing a story no one else can write, carving a legacy only you can leave. Every page matters. Every chapter counts. Failure is not falling down. Failure is refusing to rise. Every champion you admire once stumbled. They tasted defeat. They faced humiliation, setbacks, financial devastation, even ridicule. But they chose to see those moments as stepping stones rather than tombstones. They decided that no experience would define them except their own unbreakable will to succeed. When the road seems endless, when progress appears invisible, when hope feels faint, these are signals, not signs to stop. They are reminders that you are pushing beyond old limits, stretching into new territories of possibility. Growth always feels uncomfortable because it pulls you away from the familiar. That discomfort is evidence that you are evolving. Nurture your inner flame. Protect it fiercely. Refuse to let temporary darkness extinguish the fire you carry within. No matter how faint the light may seem today, trust that it is enough to lead you forward. Even the smallest flame can ignite a wildfire of change. Cultivate the habit of perseverance. Strengthen it daily through your words, your actions, and your self-talk. Remind yourself of past victories, the challenges you conquered, the storms you weathered, the dreams you dared to pursue. You are living proof that resilience is already within you. Some battles will take longer than others. Some dreams will demand more patience, more creativity, more reinvention. That does not mean you are failing. It means your destiny is preparing you to carry bigger blessings, to handle greater responsibilities, to impact the world in ways you cannot yet imagine. When discouragement knocks, answer with faith. When fear screams, answer with courage. When exhaustion whispers, answer with purpose. Each act of resistance builds your inner fortress, brick by brick, layer by layer. You must become your greatest ally, your fiercest cheerleader, your most loyal believer. Others may not understand your vision. They might doubt your ability. Some may even mock your dreams. Let their disbelief fuel your determination rather than feed your fears. Every time you choose to believe in yourself again, you write a new future. Every time you refuse to give up, you open new doors of possibility. Your dreams chose you for a reason. They are not accidents. They are assignments. Your resilience is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Each step forward, however small, is a declaration that you are worthy of success, happiness, and financial freedom. Each time you stand back up, you realign yourself with the destiny you were born to fulfill. There will be mornings when motivation is absent, nights when doubt creeps in like a thief. Prepare for those moments. Speak life over yourself. Affirm your strength. Visualize your future. Anchor yourself in the deep knowing that quitting is not an option. Visualize standing at the summit of your dreams, looking back at the path you carved with your own hands, heart, and hope. See the moments you nearly quit, and the joy that you didn't. Feel the pride of perseverance. Taste the sweet victory of a dream fulfilled. You are not defined by your debts, your mistakes, or your past. You are defined by your unwavering commitment to rise above every limitation. Your best days are ahead, not behind. Your future is vast, vibrant, and waiting. Today, refuse to surrender. Refuse to accept anything less than the life you envision. Rise one more time. Try one more time. Believe one more time. The universe conspires in favor of the resilient. Doors will open for those who knock and keep knocking. Roads will appear for those who walk and keep walking. Miracles will manifest for those who hope and keep hoping. You are a masterpiece under construction. Trust the process. Honor your journey. Embrace your strength. The life you crave is closer than you think. One more thought, one more action, one more step. Never, ever, ever give up on yourself. If this message spoke to your heart, don't leave without taking action. Type yes in the comments if you believe that prosperity is on its way to you. If you felt inspired by this video, hit the like button. It helps us reach more people who need this message. And tell me in the comments. If you thought this video was good, type 1. If you think it could be better, type 2. Your opinion matters and helps us grow. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, I Am Prosperous, and turn on the notifications. Because here, we believe that true wealth begins inside you, and we are building a community of future millionaires just like you. You are not alone. You are powerful. And your best days are still ahead of you. A 5-second message. Are you in debt? Want to know how to always have money? After watching this video, click the first link below, in the description or the pinned comment. Discover the Live Always with Money method. Find out the 10 steps that are changing lives. Link in the description and pinned comment. And for you, the one who knows you were born to be a millionaire, to be rich, I invite you to discover how to get rich through the power of thought. Access the method in the description. Golden Mindset, 30 Steps to Wealth Through the Power of the Mind.